Sanbonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are speaking about the latest episode of Queendom. So you guys, this episode opens up with Untando. She is still in Ubanzi's room. Ubanzi is awake, guys. His eyes are open, kodwa akakhulumi. So Untando's like, Wamanzi, like trying to shake him, and Wamanzi is not saying anything, and she's like, Yimina, Untando kayise, indodakazi ka-Andile, like Wamanzi, like shaking him. Wamanzi, guys, is looking confused, akakhulumi. His eyes are just open and he's not saying anything. So uMandlovu comes in, rushing in, and she pushes Untando, and she's like, awusuke kancane. Reaching over to Ubanzi, also shaking him. She's like, Baba, Yimina, uMandlovu, Baba. And then she looks at Untando, and she sees Ubanzi's not responding. She looks at Untando, and she's like, Kwaninto ayishilo, like, is there something that he said while I was not here? So while she's asking Untando, while uMandlovu is asking Untando, that Umcebo's like, oh, uy, like he doesn't even know what to say. Umcebo is speechless, you guys, because listen, we all know that Umcebo did not expect this. So uMandlovu goes on to say ukuthi sekaphapheme sondela ndodana, speaking to Umcebo ukuthi sekaphapheme ubaba wakhe. And then while Umcebo's coming closer, she pushes Untando even more. She's like, awusuke. I'm just like, this woman is so rude. She has no thank you for the fact that Untando is the one who woke up Ubanzi, and she just keeps pushing Untando, like to say, like, get out of the scene, like this is a family moment, and when are you not family? Umcebo's like, ukhulumile, like, you know, has he spoken? Has he said anything? Of course, Umcebo wants to know, has he said anything, and how much of Ubanzi, how much does Banzi actually know? Mandlovu goes on to say ukuthi akashongo lutho, phuthuma ubiza udokotela. And then Umcebo still like standing there, like still surprised, like almost as if he's having an out-of-body experience. And then Mandlovu is like, manje Umcebo, guys, we all know ukuthi Umcebo did not want to go and call that doctor to come in, because listen, Umcebo, we all know that Umcebo does not want Ubanzi alive. Okay? We see Vincent in his house. In his house that Uketiwe bought for him, mind you, the house that Ketiwe bought for him, and he's still unappreciative of it. I needed to mention that. So Vincent's coming out of the room and he's carrying a mug, and when he's coming out of the room, a message comes in, a phone in. Mind you, I'm not sure if it's his phone or if it's Ketiwe's phone, but anyway, a message came through on the phone. Then he picks up the phone, and there's a message. The message reads, money in, money in, 500,000 transferred into savings account. Ebo, amangale go Vincent, while he's still mangalaring, guys, Uketiwe comes in the house. She's carrying, what's those things called, like a water kettle, those things that you water the plants with, so you can see she was busy outside, something like that. So she comes in, and Vincent is like, Tholakele. And Uketi was like, yes. Shame, so innocently, as Ganti, she's coming into like a fight, basically, because that's what it is every day, guys, a fight with Vincent. So anyway, Bravige at Yinle, and he's showing the phone to her, like showing the message to Uketi, and he's like, Yinle. And she's like, he bank transfer. And then Upravi's like, anti turning ngale mali. Ketiwe responds, and she's like, utengi buyisele khashamba. Pravi's like, manje funani kwi-account yakho le mali. So that means it was her phone, because he did ask if funani le mali kwi-account yakho. Or, hey, I don't know, but anyway, guys, you get it. Then Uketi was like, Mtombeni, like, bemfuna ukubonisa ukuthi, like, how important you are to me. Mbonile ukuthi you are trying to ukhulisa business yakho, and you're renovating the house. Bravi goes on to say, ukuthi angifuni le mali, like, angifuni. Ketiwe says, like, he says, angifuni le mali. Bengicela ukuthi uyithathe uyibuyisele yonke. Like, take it and give it back, all of it. So Keti was still looking surprised. Like, we still there, sise lapho. Like, really? Next scene, we see Udote, like, the doctor's doing his things. He's putting that thing that looks like a blood pressure don on the arm, on Ubanzi's arm. And at this point, Ubanzi's eyes are closed and he seems unconscious again. So Mcebo goes on to say, Wuti, he's standing there. Mcebo standing there, Umandlovu is there. Ukayise is there and the doctor's busy on Ubanzi. So Mcebo says, umenzeni ubaba wena ntando kayise. Untando says, mina. Umcebo says, yes, wena, how? You were the one who was there when he opened his eyes. Khona imashini oyithintile that made him like that. Untando's like, angizwanga. Yazi Mcebo, you should be thanking me for actually helping him regain his consciousness. Mcebo goes on to say, ukuthi bekazophaphama vele wena, that's basically stressing him. So you didn't make any difference vele uamanzi bekazophaphama. Mandlovu now is irritated because it's like like on Untando's case, and Untando respond because Untando listen, she is not sure for like she's not afraid of basically. So Mandlovu again goes on to say ukuthi nimbangela umsindo ngalento eniyenzayo, like yini basically enicindezelayo, like you guys are stressing him by basically making noise here in front of him. Mandlovu goes on to ask the doctor ukuthi uyasizwa dokotela. The doctor says yebo, and abanga ukuthi uyasizwa impela. He goes on to say ukuthi kuzomele niqhubeke nimxolise uzomsiza kakhulu. That's going to help him maybe regain memory or something, angazi. But was looking so confused ukuthi hey, but lo muntu, was he not on his deathbed and now it seems like he's fine? So the doctor confirms that even though Banzi's eyes are closed now, he's very much conscious, you guys. So Mcebo goes on to say ukuthi ubuyile umqondo wakhe, like is his mind back? Dokotela goes on to say, well, we still have to do more tests kodwa owamanje ngingasho ukuthi cha, hayi inkosi ibukeka ikahle kakhulu, guys. Meaning that the doctor himself is saying ukuthi uBanzi is actually in a good place and a good space to recover. Mandlovu says, oh, hi, siyabonga. But that siyabonga, why? Guys, both her and Mcebo, they look worried because they know very well that the moment Ubanzi wakes up here, he's not going to do things according to the way they are doing things, because they know very well just before he fell into this coma or this unconsciousness of his, they were not happy with a lot of things that Ubanzi was doing and changes he was making. We see Boto's in the kitchen. It looks like he's about to take a tray of food somewhere, but there's mash, there's konishchula, payana net juicy. As he's about to go out to Mandlovu, Mandlovu is being extremely nice to Boto, and Boto's worried, why is she being nice? Because this woman is always rude. Mandlovu compliments Boto, like it was so nice. People were licking their fingers, licking their plates. That's how good it was. Lalela Gepoto, I have is valashi that are coming in a few days, and I need you to shayele futi lesashu for ivarashi zetu. But it's like, I kulera drovgazia manzi, no problem, I shall surely do it, and whatnot. Unrovgazim goes on to say futi, you must make soft porridge because he is up and well, so I'd like us to serve him some soft porridge. Then she asks ukuthi, like you carrying a tray of food, like who are you taking this food to? But goes on to say ukuthi bengisa ukamahlangu, I was going to serve ukamahlangu. Go guys, ulokhuzana uMandlovu was like, ayibo wena isibosha leso, isibosha since when isibosha sidla ukudla wala endlini. Unokuthula mahlangu is going to eat bread and butter, you are going to serve her bread and butter. Yeah, guys, the cruelness in this woman. Anyway, then we see Untando and Umulapo. Ntando's trying to, prepare for her case when Umulapo comes in. And I'm just like, Umulapo, guys, why? Ehlezi, esekahlambe ngathi abanaligibu. Like every time he's there, like what exactly is he doing there? So anyway, he comes in, he's trying to act friendly with Untando, saying, you know what, wishing you all the best for the case, but I want to let you know that this type of court, the royal court, is not like your normal courts. Those people, abantu balana, ekahlamba, they are very traditional, so you can't go in there wearing trousers. You need to speak to them, basically like trying to give her like, some sort of advice. But listen, guys, Untando akekho lapho. Umulapo seems to believe that he's charming his way through Untando, but Untando is still extremely pissed at him. But when Umulapo walks out and because Untando says, "Beng aluguti, like give me space because I have a lot of work to do." When Umulapo eventually walks out, she actually does smile and blush at the fact that Umulapo came in. So I don't know if it's that stupid I like it or if she's really mad at what Umulapo did. But that's going to be interesting to see because it looks like Umulapo does have the capability of winning Untando over. Get Upoto delivers the food to Kamashang with shame, and Upoto, we all know, guys, he has a soft spot for Kamashang. Him and Kamashang were very close. So even in him delivering guys bread, neti, elimnyama, he's apologetic with that. Listen, I'm sorry, I'm bringing you this type of food, but like she just did not want me to serve you proper food. And then ke uBodo also shares the news to Kamashang with that listen. Undlovukazi yamanzi ephethe also informs me that listen, Ubanzi is up, is very much well, not well, but is very much awake. And ke uKamashang, she seems so surprised but kind of excited because this is her ticket, guys, to save her out of this dungeon that she basically is in. We see a council meeting ebanjwe uMandlovu, and uMandlovu, when she starts off the meeting by saying uThutanunkolo, yes, niyambona ukuthi ulana kodwa we all know ukuthi he has been restricted from his royal duties. So basically he is just going to be an observer. Uzohlala alalele nje lana, like he's just here ukuthi asibukeke. And I was just like, yeah. Anyway, but before they continue the meeting, asked ukuthi, how sure are we ukuthi Untando is really a princess of Ekahlamba? And then Untando looks at like, really? Like, what is this? And then uMandlovu says pendulumbuzo, saying that to Kayisi ukuthi like, how sure are we that you are indeed a princess yaseKashamba? Untando goes on to say ukuthi hayi bo akunamuntu ongazi, there's no one who doesn't know that I am the daughter of the late Andile. So one of the council members asked like, why is he bringing up such old issues? But one thing about guys, every time when he sees Ngati, like he wants to ruffle Untando's feathers or irritate her, he'll bring up that thing, and it's getting old at this point. So anyway, goes on to say, I claim, according to section Mang womthetho waseKhahlamba, uLokhuzana uKayise is not allowed to stand for uKamahlangu because she just said that she is the royalty, that she belongs, that she's a princess yaseKhahlamba. And apparently, according to that section of the law, if you are a royal member, you are not allowed to stand in the royal court for someone else, basically. Untando again, now she's surprised because she didn't know this. But just pushes the book towards her and is like, section Mang of WhatsApp. Untando's trying to read. While Untando's trying to read there, the one council member says, that is right. Talukana says, can I speak? Yeah. When Talukana said, can I speak, I knew he was just going to ridicule whatever said, because listen, there's no one who knows the law and knows izinto zaseKhahlamba la uTaluqolo, guys. So uTaluqolo asked to speak, and was like, hayibo, like akavumelanga ukuthi akhulume lo, like he's basically just here to observe akathuleke. Hi, Gelmantovo says, it's not like we can change the law. Let him speak. Akakhulume-ke uTaluqolo, because if it's written, there's nothing uTaluqolo can do. Talatolo goes on to plead his case in a sense, and he says, listen, there's another section, mang mang ya mang man, guys, and that section basically says you are not allowed to stand in the royal court for someone else if you belong to, if you are of royalty. That's if niyazalana nanomuntu. Basically, if you are blood related to the person that you are standing for, you can't stand for them. So what he's trying to say is that Untando and Ukamahlangu are not blood related, though they are both coming ebukosini. But because they are not both blood related, that means Untando basically can stand for Ukamahlangu. Yes, guys. Umcebo was finished, and I was now looking through the book of seeing this law, and the council members are shocked with Uti Aibo. How come we don't know? And Utalunka was like, Aibo angitan fundi nina. It's there. It's right there. Read and you will find it there. Your guys, I was just like, listen, Talunka. That's why I said even Talunka was standing for himself. I have confidence in him because he knows his stuff. Then one council member goes on to ask Wuti, okay, since Utalunqalo has been relieved from his duties, who is going to be dealing with the media? Because Utalunqalo is the one who normally deals with the media. I get Umandlovo goes on to say, I'm going to be the one who is dealing with the media. Is there any other questions? If not, let's let the meeting end. Then next we see Ngempela Umandlovu. She is with the media, with the journalist and whatnot. They are interviewing her, and she's basically updating them with Unokuzana Wamanzi. He is conscious now and whatnot. Then with the journalist also, there's rumors that we've heard that Kamahlangu and Utalunqolo are being charged based on APNC. Manje Mandlovu goes on to confirm those rumors. She's like, yes, those rumors are true. We wouldn't charge her if we didn't believe that she was guilty of that. Now, guys, I do kind of think it was kind of a premature move for her to actually say that to the media, because once Ubanzi's up, I don't know what's going to happen. So I do kind of feel like she thought maybe she'd be able to handle the media. I don't think that that interview went very well. I don't think she was supposed to disclose such information while the case is actually still going on. But anyway, that's on that. Then back at Akaneke, Ulokuzana, Utolagele or Uketiwe wakes up in the morning. She's coming into the lounge. Uvunsenti is sleeping on the couch because Angiti probably Ungali Nuguti Yena is not gonna sleep on the same bed as a liar, as you called Uketiwe. So Uketiwe says to Uvinsent, good morning. Vincent doesn't even say good morning. He just asks her what like, did you do what I told you to do? And she's like, Angiyenzanga. Like I didn't do it. Then he just looks at her and she's like, Zamuk sees her, like, I'm really trying to help you. Vincent goes on to say, I don't need your help. Just cause now you are queen, you think everyone must feel like you are queen. Aibo, he goes on to say, mina indota yalo muzi tolagele, like I'm the man of this house. Utolagele goes on to say, I know that. He goes on to respond, if you knew that, you wouldn't be treating me like a dirty cloth. Aibo, dirty cloth kanjani ke bhuti, like you see these words zika Louisa, they are starting to ring, or they starting to, I don't know, they're starting to come out in his head, because those are the words that Louisa said. Yeah, now where has Tolagele ever treated him like a dirty cloth? He goes on to say, "Uthi angifuni that bloody mali yasekashamba." Hi, bo. Ketiwa looks at him and she's like, bloody money. Do you know how I suffered in that place? I deserve that money. Yeah. And then he goes on to say, Vincent says, Uti, lalela mina, I know how to work for myself, Tolagele. Antingi maliendo tayako. Uibo. Katia says, at this point, I just need, if it was that easy, I would have said, you must just leave this man, because Vincent is showing the typical tendencies of what we speak about when we say there's men who act in a certain way once women have more money than them. Chalakale has not changed towards him, but mentally he believes that she has and he's acting and moving in a funny way. Like, why should she forfeit guys' money that her ex-husband left for both her and her daughter? He's not even thinking for Untando, okay? Never. Lastly, we see Untando, okay? Untando is supposed to proceed with her case standing for Ukamahlangu, but Ukamahlangu is MIA, guys. Nowhere to be found. Untando is trying to call Ukamahlangu's phone. Ukamahlangu's not answering. She goes to Talukalo. She's like, where is Ukamahlangu? I should know where she is as her lawyer. Utalukalo's like, I just know that she left in the morning. They took her out of the dungeon in the morning to prepare. So maybe she might be preparing. Untando says, did you try calling her? Talukalo now is surprised ukuthi meyangatholakala ecingweni kusho ukuthi khona ukushaya amanzi. Guys, I don't know what's going on with Ukamahlangu. I hope she didn't run away, but I have a feeling it has something to do with Banzi. Maybe she's in Banzi's room or something like that. I don't know, you guys. Anyway, that is the recap of the latest episode of Queendom. Tell me your thoughts on it. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you guys in the next one.